just going to bend down for this because the camera is in an ideal angle. The next task I'm going to go through is how to actually bend over and pick up an object. With this exercise, I'm just going to be showing you how to simply pick up a really light chair. But the same principle goes for picking up objects, for picking things up in the garden, for picking children up, picking up your pram, picking up anything. It's exactly the same principle no matter what you are picking up. And it's very similar to what we've done in the past, in that when I am actually doing the task, I wanted to focus on breathing out because that's releasing pressure, making it easier for my pelvic floor and core to stay engaged, and also reducing how much pressure is coming onto that system. And it just makes it so much easier to actually keep moving without pain and dysfunction and all those concerns that a lot of us can be experiencing when we are lifting things up. So what we're going to do first, you're going to lose sight of my head, but you'll still be able to hear me, is when you go to pick something up, exactly the same thing, obviously trying to use really good techniques, so not arching through your back and curling through your back. But what I, again, really love to try and encourage my clients to do is to get into that runner's stance, because I feel that you can really pull your pelvic floor up effectively and ground yourself through the floor by doing that. So what I would say to people is simply we'll go through the breath first and then coordinating breath and pelvic floor. So you would breathe in as you're bending down, okay? And again, very obvious comment, but make sure that you're close to the object that you're picking up, because if you're far away, that actually increases how heavy the object is, more or less. So get right over the top of the object, breathe in as I come down, and then breathe out as I actually stand up with the object. So again, when I'm doing the task, when I'm doing the activity, I'm always breathing out. So how do I incorporate my pelvic floor into that? With that split stance, you're going to be essentially grounding through the floor and pulling my pelvic floor up against that pressure. So when I breathe in, my front foot is that grounding leg. When I breathe out, as I stand up with the object, I'm pushing my pressure, I'm essentially grounding my body weight through the floor, which gives my pelvic floor something to pull up from. So breathing in, breathing out, and pull up my pelvic floor as I stand. Okay, and then you can place the object back down again. So more or less, it's exactly the same principle as what we've done in the past. Really focus on breathing out when you are lifting the object, and make sure, if you don't like the split stance, that's completely fine. Your feet can be square, but I just want you to be able to feel as if you can actually ground yourself through the floor so that you can pull your pelvic floor up from that. So that's how I would suggest picking anything up.